Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to ask my honourable friend about his views on the Iranian regime's role behind this attack. It's clear, I think, that the Iranian regime is seeking to support terrorist organizations throughout the region. We see, if you just look at Israel's borders, you see Iranian regime engagement with Hamas, with Hezbollah, and with the Assad regime in Syria. We have called for the government to take additional steps to hold the Iranian regime accountable, listing the IRGC as a terrorist organization, for example, and taking additional steps in terms of sanctions. And I think this attack is another data point in terms of the horrors we've seen over the years in terms of the actions of this regime. I wonder if the member could share what his views are on listing the IRGC, on the role of Iran in this particular attack, and on what Canada can do to hold the Iranian regime accountable.
The honourable member for Mount Royal.
Colleague, for that very important question. Iran is definitely responsible for Hamas having the resources it had to carry out these terrorist attacks. Whether or not Iran was actually involved in plotting these attacks, we don't know yet. I imagine we will at some future date. But what we do know is that Iran is actively involved with Hezbollah and may well try to get them to create a second front in Lebanon. We need to make sure, along with our allies, that Iran does not further exacerbate tension in the region. And of course, I have voted in this House to designate the IRGC as a terrorist organization, and I certainly continue to support that vote that I had made several years ago.